Are you looking for the best drones for fishing? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best drones on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. DJI Air 2S. If you're able to take off from dry ground, this is a near perfect choice in terms of visual quality, with a 1080p livestream. There are plenty who would be jealous of this drone in the photography or cinematography space. While, like many, it isn't waterproof, the gimbal-stabilized camera can be directed straight down and has an easy filter attachment system, so it's possible to add a polarizing lens and penetrate the surface of a lake. The folding design makes it portable, and the propellers are relatively quiet. Powerful motors mean it can make its way home in strong winds. DJI provides high-quality charging tools and the control app is easy to use, even for beginners, while offering advanced features where required. The Air 2S also features an array of collision avoidance sensors, meaning you can fly through trees and it'll plot a route around them rather than plow into them. At number 2. PowerVision PowerEgg X Wizard. PowerVision is known for its underwater drones, as well as this uniquely adaptable aerial one. It requires a little on-site assembly, especially if you're using the waterproof housing and floating landing skids, but in exchange you have a reasonably powerful drone with a competitive battery life which can land on the surface of the water and lift itself off again. PowerVision makes no specific claims for speed, but it'll remain controllable in Beaufort Scale 5 winds, which isn't to be sniffed at. The live view to a mobile phone, connected to the remote, gives a clear view of what the camera is seeing, and the app is reasonably intuitive. If you want to narrate your lake mapping, you can use your phone's microphone to record your thoughts onto the video from the drone. The 3-axis gimbal provides stable video, and while the camera sensor is a standard 1/2.8-inch CMOS, like a typical phone, the picture is plenty sharp for fish finding. Then, if you change activities, you can take the drone body out of its arms and just use the egg as a stabilized action camera. At number 3. SwellPRO SplashDrone 4. An IP67 waterproof drone built for the water? You bet. At over 2 kilograms, with capacity for a load of about the same again, that's around 25 pieces of bait on a line, the SplashDrone 4 is a powerful, if a little pricey, option. Especially when paired with the PL1S bait release mechanism. The orange shell of the drone can float and take off from water. If it finds itself the wrong way up, it can even flip itself upright, which is stunning to watch. You get all the usual drone treats that a high-end consumer pilot would expect, including high-res live view and intelligent follow, thanks to the NaviFly app. Note, you'll need a phone clip to top the remote control. Plus there are delightful extras, like the bait release, more traditional feeling buttons and switches on the IP66 waterproof remote. SwellPRO support their SplashDrone series of drones with a number of payload release mechanisms for skytrolling, so you control for fish up to 1.6 kilometers from the shore without a boat. At number 4. DJI Mini 2SA. The DJI Mini SE was created as the entry point to the leading drone manufacturer's range. As such, it might leave a few of the latest features out, and the camera's 2.7K video recording irks some tech heads, but the 720p live video to the phone monitor is crisp and clean, especially now. The new DJI Mini SE2, first shipping in 2023, hasn't made any significant changes to that success story except an improvement to the radio system which to DJI's O2 standard, giving it a range of 6.2 miles in the US, or 6,000 meters, 3.7 meters, in UK/EU markets, and improving the bitrate of the live preview. It also shares the same well-maintained and easy-to-use software with other DJI drones, making it easy to learn. The camera gets a sharp image because it's on a gimbal, which also allows you to remotely tilt it to point down to the water. Crucially, drumroll please, the Mini is also just under the weight limit which requires registration. This means that if you're in the USA, you won't need to do any paperwork with the FAA. At number 5. SwellPRO Spry Plus. This certainly looks like a piece of marine equipment, and for some the optional troll-safe bait release tool this will be a must-have. It works when you fly your line out and it reaches a certain tension, releasing the bait and line. It's also a very exciting drone, built on powerful motors. Sometimes this can be a little bit of an issue. GPS return to home can be a touch enthusiastic. But SwellPRO have made refinements to the design and software since the first edition. That's good, because underneath there is the heart of an FPV racing drone. That means you get very low latency video feedback, and the option of goggles for FPV view, but on the downside the resolution you view on the monitor is not as high as the more photography-oriented drones like those from DJI. On the plus side, there's a color screen built into the remote control, which is waterproof.